Hey, how's it going everyone? I'm Martin and welcome back. So in today's video I just wanted to talk about a couple of things that I haven't really been able to fit into any of the videos yet, mainly the new vehicles coming to Destiny 2. Now before I get into this, I want to mention something that I was supposed to cover in my last video but completely forgot. So if we take a look at this screenshot right here of the Nightfall selection menu, you can see on the right you have your strike modifiers and some other details, and as some of you picked up on, it also says that a Nightfall Pass is required, and in brackets this player has 10 of them. This is kind of interesting, so I guess it means that you can't just jump straight into a Nightfall anymore. You'll now need a pass kind of similar to the Prison of Elders or Trials of Osiris in order to enter, and I really want to know Bungie's reasoning behind this. My best guess is that perhaps now you'll be able to run the Nightfall as many times as you like throughout the week and keep getting loot so long as you have a pass, instead of just being limited to a total of 3 Nightfalls per week like it is in Destiny 1. At least that's my best guess. So this just leaves the question, how will we obtain Nightfall passes? For that answer we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, moving on to the main topic of this video now, the new vehicles. As we've seen from the trailers, the Cabal Interceptors are going to be returning along with the Fallen Pikes. But we also saw that there are now going to be at least 2 new vehicles, one being this tank right here, and the other being this yellow transport type of truck. It doesn't appear to have any weaponry, so you literally just run over enemies with this thing and use it as a battering ram. And both of these look really fun. One of the things that Destiny has been lacking is a variety in vehicles, which is kind of odd looking back at the amount of vehicles that Halo had. But then again, Halo didn't have all these different movement abilities and different subclasses or supers or exotics or anything like that, and not even sprint until Halo Reach. So I can see why it would be awkward trying to put vehicles in Destiny when no one really uses them, because most of the time it's more of a hassle to use a vehicle over the weapons and abilities that you already have, which are really powerful. But I'm glad we're getting some more vehicles now, and I really hope there's going to be some missions where these vehicles really shine and actually get some use out of them. Although from the looks of it, these vehicles are only going to have room for 1 player each. I'm not sure about the yellow vehicle. Maybe that could hold more players since it doesn't seem to have any weapons, and could maybe be used more as a transport vehicle for fire teams in PvE, which I could see that being quite fun actually. Everyone just carpooling through patrol or something. I really wish Destiny 2 would have a vehicle similar to the Warthog from Halo. So if you're in a fire team of 3, one person could drive, one person could be shooting out the passenger seat, and another person as the gunner just chewing through enemies with a chain gun mounted on the back. That could be so much fun to see in Destiny. Obviously it just couldn't be an exact rip-off of the Warthog, but I just want something similar where one person drives and 2 others shoot. I also think it would be really cool if there was a section in the raid where you all have to get in tanks. Imagine how cool it would be to have 6 tanks just charging through, and you have to blow away any enemies coming at you and use the tanks to blow a hole in the Cabal's defenses to break through to the city or something. Cabal ships and tanks coming in, explosions everywhere, that would be crazy. I know I keep comparing this to Halo, but there are 2 missions in particular that come to mind when I was thinking about this. The first is the mission The Ark from Halo 3, and if any of you have played Halo before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. In case any of you watching haven't played Halo, in this mission a starship known as the Forward Unto Dawn swoops in and delivers a payload of tanks. You then proceed to blow your way through any enemies that stand in your way. And the other mission I'm thinking of is the final mission with the famous Warthog run. Except instead of being in a Warthog, your whole team are in tanks, and instead of literally running away from the end of the world, you're rushing through Cabal defenses, trying to avoid being taken out as you're constantly bombarded from every direction by enemy fire. I reckon it could be insanely fun to see something like this in Destiny. Lastly, I just want to answer a question I've been seeing a lot, and that is, are the old locations from Destiny 1, that's Old Russia, the Moon, Venus, Mars, and the Dreadnought, going to be returning? And the answer is no, at least not at launch. Possibly they could return in the future with DLCs, with new locations set on those planets, but as of right now, they will not be returning as they are being replaced by new locations. The European Dead Zone, Titan, Nessus, and Io. as well as that massive Cabal space station thing that is kind of attempting to destroy our sun. Honestly, I'm not that disappointed at all by this. It at least means that the places we'll be visiting in Destiny 2 are completely brand new locations. So that is all I wanted to cover in this video. Sorry it's kind of a short one compared to some of my recent videos. That's because I'm currently working on kind of a bigger video that'll be coming out soon, in which I cover a lot of really interesting details from the trailers that I think a lot of people missed, and I haven't really seen anyone else talking about him. Anyway, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.